back again. As always, we got to thank the people for the love and support. I have completed chapter 1 of Tales of Iyo, and as soon as I completed it, right after, the joy of completing it, I was kind of met with like a sense of disappointment because I realized that the game is like the life cycle is like ending, just based off of like the loot rewards. It showed me like the driving force of this game. It's not meant to keep us playing. It's meant to have us complete it. And I hope that you enjoy all of my little facts that I think I'm going to bring to the table, because I know that somebody somewhere is going to tell me that this is all conjecture. So, after completing chapter 1, I realized how close we were to the wall. I call it, every game has a wall, whether it's a paywall, a content wall, and Ghost of Tsushima, don't get me wrong, is a good game. It and that's all it ever will be, and I think that's kind of like its downfall. It's just a good game. That's why I was never like seriously in like the game of the year discussions and things. But on the horizon, if you're not ending up this week, it'll be next week, because either one of your favorite games is coming out or a new game is coming out, and that's always going to take higher precedence over a good game. And Ghost of Tsushima is better than what we have. It's better than Watch Dogs Legions, better than Avengers. At the time it was better than Last of Us, so we know it's a good game, and it delivered. Even with the Tales of Iyo, like, it delivered a good experience. But the life cycle has been cut tremendously short just off of like with the exploits on YouTube. I didn't bring it to you because I knew, firemen the legendaries and just getting the, getting that, that exotic. It basically takes a day of grinding and you get it within an hour. And then at that point, you just spend another hour, critiquing the build. So let's say 2 hours versus a day of grinding, maybe getting duplicates of that exotic. Next, you're able to craft to the max level. So survival, nightmare, all that is supposed to give the highest gear. What point is going in there if you can craft to the max? I mean, yes, after you complete it, once you get the outfit and then you rank on the leaderboard. But I mean, if you're not a leaderboard whore, are you really even going to, continue to play after you beat it? I mean, in the new games, Ghost of Tsushima is a niche game, but I mean, if you like this, you're probably a fan of Assassin's Creed or Spider-Man, D2. New game, Godfall. I mean, a bunch of next gen stuff is coming out, so like the player base is about to drop. I mean, it's not a live service game, so like it's not like new content is gonna be funneled in. And I think like the ambition was only to have us enjoy our experience while we were playing. Like, it's not necessarily meant to keep us playing. Like the raid, I mean, it's simple. Like, if we, like, let's say survival, let's say even the raid, they gave you exclusive gear. Like the raid gave you a Tales of Iyo, water katana with if we have 5 to 12% melee damage, the survival or Iyo percents are 15 to 20. Like it's it's like simple things like that we could that would make it worthwhile, even just going back in and farming on a weekly basis, because after you complete it, you got the same loot that you can get from gold. um I mean, outside of wanting to help other people complete it the first time or getting the outfits on all your other characters, I mean, there's no real reason to bring it to next gen besides the new game plus if you haven't beat it after taking you know after you beat all the new games, all of that stuff. I mean, if we easily just got like those exclusive rewards, something that made it worthwhile to keep grinding. Because I mean, if you spend an hour and a half in survival, why wouldn't you? Don't you think you deserve a sword that does a little bit damage than the gold rewards, or 2 perks for the raid? Like you could get Burning Blade and Way of the Flame, like just little things to keep us grinding. I mean, if they make Ghost of Tsushima open world, that would be another way to keep the player base or get us back. I know if I haven't heard, or they haven't said if they're gonna bring like more tales, but we'll come back, but like we won't need to be playing because you can just craft. I'm sure the max level isn't gonna go higher, and you're probably already at max level. And I know they're not gonna make a PvP, but I mean, that would be like for honor. I know people always say for PvP, but at this point, the life cycle, if you haven't completed the raid, once you complete it, I mean, you moving on to the next thing. It's like high school, especially with next gen consoles. That's like college. People about to disconnect, and are you going to download Ghost of Tsushima on your PS5, or are you going to download Spider-Man, Assassin's Creed, Godfall? I mean, we pretty much at the end of the road with this one, but it definitely was fun while it lasted. And I mean, if you are a huge fan of it, don't forget to join the Discord, because people are still running raids. I even need to finish chapter 2 and 3, which I will. I was trying to not hit the wall, over the weekend, but I'll finish it up before it reset and then be done. But as always, gotta thank the people, and